So I want to share a story with you. Years ago, I had a friend. She had been married over 25 years. High school sweethearts. He's a good guy. She's a great gal. They had I like to say, a typical Christian relationship. They went to church every Sunday. He was a deacon. She was in the choir. They taught Sunday school from time to time. Their children went to the children's nursery. When the church started a church daycare, they sent their children to the church daycare. They were good members of their community. They voted. They were good little African American family. 3 children. I remember when her daughter turned 16. Her middle daughter turned 16. She had 2 boys and a girl, and the girl was in the middle. So the 16-year-old, the oldest son was 18, still in high school, and the daughter was 16. 16-year-old was having a birthday party, and at the house, at the family home, they had a nice house, a swimming pool. So the 16-year-old was having a family birthday party, and it was in the backyard, and we were all there enjoying a nice little birthday party, and there were a bunch of other 16-year-olds-ish, 16, 17, 15, so on and so forth, kids that she had met from school. Well, she brought one of her friends from school, a little girl that she used to call her twin. She teased all the time that they were a lot alike. They liked a lot of the same things. They were in the same class, so on and so forth. Little did we know, we found out at the 16th birthday party that her twin, her best friend, was actually her father's daughter from another relationship. The entire time they had been married, he had been in another relationship with another woman and had fathered a child with that woman right at the same time that his daughter was born by his wife. Now, nobody in the family knew of this situation, and it was just, I would say, they say a twist of fate. I think it was more the Most High, trying to say, hey, this is what happens. So anyway, this is made long story short. Dad is at the party and sees his daughter, and when he comes into the room, they both say, Dad, at the same time. So, sticky situation. Well, weeks or so go by. I'm kind of counseling with her, and she wants to know whether or not she should leave her husband. She found out that her husband not only cheated on her, but has been cheating on her pretty much the entire marriage. So, at that particular time, being a Christian counselor, again, one of the reasons why I do not loathe religion is I think that religious people have like minds, and they go to their kind of religious thought processes. I just believe in spiritual things. So these are Christian people. I don't think that they were spiritually ready for what was about to take place. So for me, when she asked, should I leave my husband, I was like, how do you feel? First of all, she wants to leave because she's embarrassed, and she felt like if I don't leave him, I'm going to always feel embarrassed, and people are going to talk about me, and they're going to tell me I'm stupid and dumb and all of this and all that. For me, and she kept telling me that she felt like her whole marriage was a lie. And I'm saying, how could you think your whole marriage is a lie when actuality, you've had a great marriage. You love him and he loves you. And this woman over here doesn't seem to be very upset either. So I feel like the man successfully maintained 2 relationships. And then all of a sudden, you know, the things that he did today don't feel the same way as it did yesterday. When he says, I love you today, you don't feel the love. Where yesterday when he said, I loved you, before you knew he was saying, I love you to somebody else, that I love you meant something to you. But today, when you know that he's been saying, I love you to somebody else for 20-something years, you got used to sleeping with that spirit of deception. You were not aware that you were sleeping with the spirit of deception. So now that the curtain has been exposed, I feel like everybody should just go on with their everyday life. This woman knew, this girl, 16-year-old girl, knew her father. So he'd been in her life. And of course, the girl that he lived with and grew up with and has 2 other children with this woman she knew her father as well. So sleep on that for a minute. Just think about that. Really let that resonate. Don't bucket. Don't be like, oh, she's stupid or you stupid if you believe. Just think about that for just a few minutes. And if men were more successful at truly loving, nurturing, being a priest, a protector, and a provider for their women, and stop living in deception, I think that the concept of polygyny can be more accepted, because I would rather be married to a successful cheater than a liar who lies to me. And I say successful cheater because in your world, if my man is seeing another woman, he's cheating. But it's not cheating to me, especially if I know it's the spirit of deception that is the problem. So whether he was seeing another woman or not, let's just say he had a whole nother lifestyle that didn't include women or men. It wasn't a sexual lifestyle, but it was just a whole other lifestyle that you didn't know anything about. I'm telling you, you still have an issue sleeping with him at night, because that is a spirit. And we're here to talk about spiritual things, not the actions of a person. It is not what you've done with your penis, because I can't measure. I can't weigh your balls when you come in and say, I think you've used these. Really? It's ridiculous. It's not what you did with your penis that is the problem in our house. It is what you did in the spirit world that is affecting us as a family. And those are the things that both male and female need to think about in a monogamous relationship, let alone a polygynous one. So for you guys, I just want to say that entering the thought or the mentality of polygyny is quite all right to do. It's perfect. It's a natural thing. And if you don't believe me, ask God. It is a natural thing. So if you need some help understanding how to deal with your feelings, either side, because sometimes it's difficult for a man to understand how to share his love without really removing his emotions from somebody in order to give his emotions to someone else. And those are hard, or those are difficult on any female, whether it be the first wife, the second wife, or something in between. Okay, so until we talk again, I'm not quite sure what our next topic is going to be, but I really appreciate you guys signing in to Dr. Kasia Sari's Black Coffee, No Cream. Like I said, black coffee is a little strong, but I didn't say no sugar, so I'm always adding a little sweet to it for you people, okay? We'll see you soon. Shalom.